now let's get to Michael Danby. Michael, look, let's get straight into it. The Labor Party in the Queensland division has passed quite an extraordinary and aggressive policy setting towards Israel. Tell us about this and whether you think this is verging on anti-Semitism.
Well, there's no resolutions on the Uyghurs, on the mass sterilisation of women, only an obsession with this issue. So there are two theories as to why these people are pushing it so hard. One is that Bob Carr, relevant to your last segment, is pushing to divert attention from his homeland of the mind, China, so that people don't discuss the Uyghurs, don't discuss Hong Kong, don't discuss an imminent attack on Taiwan. I think it's more likely, Sharri, that it's the woke media that have had a propaganda effect after the Gaza war on these people. I mean, if you endlessly watch the Project, the Wali Sophie show, or the rampage that took place on Q&A against Israel last week, it really affects the minds of these people. But the context is, on the very weekend they're passing this incredibly hardline anti-Israel resolution, there is the biggest gay pride parade in the world taking place in Tel Aviv. There's a change of government to a more liberal government in Israel after the elections. So the obsession with this issue, the lack of relation to reality, it's extraordinary. And it is a real problem for Penny Wong and Anthony Albanese. It gives a sort of Corbynista feel to the conference and to the Labor Party to have all of these people standing up with pre-prepared, free Gaza placards at a Queensland Labor Party conference.
I just want to go to exactly what that policy was. They accused Israel of ethnic cleansing. They said Israel was solely responsible for the recent conflict. And this won the support of a majority of delegates at Queensland Labor State Conference last weekend. Who is driving this? And do you think there are any politicians left in Labor who will be a future friend of Israel? We have to keep it quick.
Yes, there are. And to be fair to Penny Wong and Albanese, they slapped these people down. Kimberley Kitching and Richard Marles are both good people on this issue, and I'm sure there'll be future leaders of the Labor Party. But this obsession reveals the kind of mentality that exists in large parts of the Labor Party. I don't know why the media doesn't report it, but the Queensland Labor Party is controlled by the hardline socialist-left. They must be passing other ratbag resolutions too. And this really ought to get public attention in Queensland. It makes Labor impossible to elect if you've got these Corbynistas running around behaving like madmen, giving everyone a bad impression.
And not just in Queensland, but it makes it unelectable everywhere. Michael Danby, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Sharri.